Okay, so if you were absent yesterday, which would have been Monday, 11/14, we started doing a research paper on the Electoral College. Like it says Electoral College right there. The first thing you need to do then is find 3 articles about the Electoral College. Now, you are going to argue whether to keep it or to get rid of it. And also, I had shown students that they could also upload a video. So if you wanted to, this Adam ruins everything, why the Electoral College ruins democracy. All you would have to do there is when you click add content and import internet article, you would again just put the URL there and then it will come up. Now it will say anonymous here. So you would want to change that and you would put in his name, Adam Conover, if you're using that particular video. And then the reason for doing that is that now we can cite it. So we can cite YouTube videos or videos from PBS or whatever. And then for each source, you need to list or identify 2 items of importance in that article. Since I am arguing that we need to get rid of the Electoral College, what I did is I just highlighted a word here so I could add a note. Now this note over here, this is from the video. It says Adam Conover commented that the electorates in 24 states do not have to vote for the candidate who won the state. This is what he argued. I'm now going to add my comment why this is a reason to get rid of the system. So this is completely opposite to the idea of democracy. If a government is to be elected by the people, then the Electoral College should vote for the person the people chose, not the person of his personal choice. Okay? So there you go. We'll just click close on that. And then here are the articles that I selected. When you look these up, be very careful. Quite often, as we know, the source will not list the author. It will just put anonymous. So when you're actually in the internet and looking at the article, check to see if there's an author listed. So again, I had to change that from anonymous to William C. Kimberlin. And then in my article, I'm going to find 2 areas that support my idea of getting rid of the Electoral College. One is that opponents are disturbed by the possibility of electing a minority president. That means someone who does not win the majority of the vote. And then again, I make my comment over here. Here's another one, right? That support is heavily concentrated in a few states. So a few states can elect a president, not the entire United States. And then you also need to have somewhere highlighted in one of your articles your counterclaim. So it is good for you to find an article that is against your viewpoint. So here is something they're arguing that we should keep the Electoral College because it maintains a federal system of government and representation. And then I put that, some will argue that the Electoral College maintains, and then I put that in the quotation marks. Then I have my rebuttal. It does ensure that each state has representation, but it does not ensure that each person has representation. Okay? So for each of these, be sure that you've highlighted 2 items. You should have a minimum of 3 green items and at least 1 red item. The red is going to be your counterclaim. Okay, so that is what we did yesterday. This is what you need to do to get caught up. So if you are behind in any way, make sure you get caught up. And that should be it for now. And I'll end the recording.